Hi, my name is Gary Mason. I'm from originally from Washington, D.C., currently residing in Charlotte, North Carolina. I just wanted to say that I've been working over the past 20 to maybe 25 years doing independent film. I started off as a videographer in the television business, worked the Olympic Committee back in '96, shot some commercials for the U.S. Postal Service. And I also spent about 8 years as a public affairs officer in the U.S. Army. I shot a lot of combat camera work over in Iraq and Afghanistan. Since I retired in 2015, I decided to jump back into the film business. And so I've been just creating content, military stories that would really just kind of help heal people from the post-traumatic stress or the military sexual trauma. Or just pretty much telling a story that would help encourage families and service members or the veteran community. And so since I've been doing that, I decided to look around and see if I can find some mentoring, some coaching. And I came across an Elevate Masterclass with an actress, producer, director, writer, Nikki Michelle. And back in October 2025, I joined up, signed up the class online, and it was just an amazing class in a community where writers and groups could come together and just really talk, share their ideas, their filmmaking process, their writing, reading their pages, answering questions. And during that time, I was pretty much informed about the 2025 American film market. I decided to come to the American film market in 2025 because I wanted to be in the room. I wanted to hear what people are saying about distribution and investing and tax incentives. I want to know about all the film companies, the independent film companies that are looking to pick up original work or looking for IP or looking for people who are trying to sell or pitch their ideas. And so when I began to look in on the site and see that there were going to be hundreds of companies here, distributors, advertising, marketing. I saw industry execs, actors, actresses that are coming and selling projects. I said, I just wanted to be in the room. I wanted to hear what they're saying because it can only add value to my brand and what I'm doing. I wasn't going to sit home and just watch it on social media. Sometimes it's good to just be in the place, and I wanted to be in that place. And so I showed up on November 11th. I registered and I walked through the lobby, and lo and behold, I ran right into Nikki Michelle, my great mentor and coach. And I just really appreciate her for encouraging me to come. And I'm hoping to see some of the other class members here that I've been working with in a writers group. I just want to say that a lot of times when you have events that are put on like the American film market, us as independent filmmakers, we really need to be in that place because that's where you're going to hear the truth about what's really going on in the industry. And in order to be informed, sometimes it's best to be live and in living color and be there in person. And I wanted to be there in the house because sometimes you got to walk up, you got to shake a hand, you got to introduce yourself, you got to let people know who you are. Sometimes it's good to be able to just smile or listen or to just introduce yourself. You don't necessarily have to pitch your story, but just explain who you are and what you do. Your story is your pitch. And so my thought was, I just wanted to come out and see, hey, if I can shake a hand, get some information, find out which companies would go along with the genre that I'm writing about, and then see if I can get a phone call or some information or do a little bit more research on who's who and who's doing what in that industry so that I can move my projects further along. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm really happy that I made the decision to leave Charlotte, North Carolina on Veterans Day. I'm a retired U.S. Army veteran, and I flew on Veterans Day to be here on November 11th just to sign up for this event. And I think it's going to be very, very, very valuable and worth my trip. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm enjoying what I've seen so far. And I hope and pray that someone will hear me beat my drum like the little drummer's boy and present my gifts so that I might be able to share my gifts and talents with the world. Thank you. And I look forward to enjoying AFM 2025.